Hello, everybody. It's Ben here again for another exciting episode of my tips series. Today, I don't have 7 tips, but I have a cool one for you if you're a business owner. It's all about how to create a customer avatar for your business. Now, you might be wondering what the hell is a customer avatar? Is that like that movie with those blue tiger things in space? But no. What a customer avatar is essentially your ideal customer for your business or your product. So if you have multiple products, you might have multiple different customer avatars depending on which pain points you're targeting and which solutions you're offering. So to get right into it, here's my very professional drawing. I miss my calling as an artist, as an artist. Anywho, you have 2 customer avatars that you can create. So the first one is if you're a startup and you've never even thought of marketing before, or if you've never even thought of marketing before, and have you don't have any data to go on, but what you can do is basically think which who would be my like ideal customer, like who would benefit from my product the most, who would uh, who would I be easiest to find, who would profit my business the most. So like if you can sell one solution to a customer for $50 and another customer will buy that same thing for 500, you have to you better be sure you're targeting the second guy or girl. um, so you have that, and then basically just narrow it down. So people say to go as far as to like give them a name, so when you're talking to them, you actually it's like you're when you're writing your copy or you're making your sales videos, it's like you're actually talking to them. A lot of people say to go as far as to picture yourself from the second they wake up to what their whole day is like. Write an autobiographical biography story, an autobio. My God, I can't. You know what I mean? Write one of those stories about their life. That's some things. Those are like advanced kind of copywriter things. If you're just starting out, a basic thing you can do is um, just narrow down their demographics. So their sex, a guy or girl, their income level, their education, their political stance, if that's important, all of that basic data stuff that's easy to find and easy to target. The next thing you want to do is figure out the psychographic data. So psychographics is a word that makes me seem really smart, but basically it's their motivations, their fears. So what I do is I write out 3 problems that they might have. So um, if you're in dating, for example, if you're selling dating, I always come back to this example, but okay, say you're selling dating for guys. Um, 3 problems: can't get a girlfriend, can't get laid, and people think you're a loser or something like that. So three, those are 3 like kind of surface level problems, which are easy to talk about. The next thing is to go deeper into their pains. And to go back to one of my previous videos, you want to talk about their emotional pains, so something they feel from these problems. So you want to say 3 more pains. So in this case, maybe it's frustration because girls ignore you, or fear of dying alone, and another pain is just being lonely. So that's pretty easy. And the 3 desires might be to get a girlfriend, fall in love, and then make your friends jealous, or look cool in front of your friends by talking to hot girls. Whatever it is. So you want to like start asking questions like that. Then you want to start thinking about where would my customer be. It could be on the internet. What magazines do they read? What books do they read? What TV shows? Who influences them? Um, what search do they are they on Google? Are they old and they use Bing? These are all questions you can ask. One really good question you can ask is, what would my customer read but nobody else would? Um, that'll give you like really specific targeting, either on a magazine, in if people still read magazines, or on Facebook. They're both pretty easy to target. Now, if you already have a lot of data, what you should do is what you want to do is start compiling that of all your buyers, because a big problem that a lot of people find once they figure this thing out or they hear about this is they think that they know who their customer is, but the data shows that it's somebody completely different. So if you're selling whatever, who cares, whatever you're selling, you might think that your customer is the 25-year-old guy who makes 40,000 a year and yada yada yada, but your data might show that it's actually like a middle-aged woman, and you've been talking to them completely wrong, and you've been targeting them completely wrong. But somehow you're making money anyway. You're just getting lucky, really. To give you a real-world example that I read in one of Dan Kennedy's books, No BS Direct Marketing for non-direct marketing businesses. One of his clients was in the mail order bride business. So what he did, when he came to Dan Kennedy, he wanted to know how to increase his business, how to do marketing, yada yada yada. And the first thing Dan asked him was, okay, who's your ideal customer? And of course, being a business owner and not a marketer, he said, oh, it could be anybody. I sold to doctors, I sold to dentists, chiropractors, mechanics. And Dan said, okay, well, let's just see what the data says, right? It's like, let's just see who has bought before and then look for trends and what have you. So when he did some digging, he actually found out that the majority of his customers were actually truckers. And this essentially completely changed his business. So he went from advertising in mass media and spending buttloads of money, who knows how much, to specifically targeting truck stop magazines, and the guy grew his business like, I don't know what it is, but it was like day and night in his business. So yeah, that's what I want to share with you today. For my next video, I think I'll go over what metrics you want to keep track of in your business. So it sounds kind of boring, but which are the metrics that you want to pay you want to be always on top of? Which metrics are important? What do they mean? And which ones are vanity metrics, meaning that they, for example, you might see some people talk about how many likes they got. Like, who cares? Like, you can't deposit likes in the bank, for example. Anyway, that's the stuff I'm going to talk about in the next video. And until then, I had a lot of fun making this video for you, and I hope you got something out of it. Like it, share it if you like it, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.